What's up everyone? My name is Dora. Welcome to my channel. I have such a fun project for you, bubble bath confetti. There are so many themes to choose from. Make it for a special occasion or seasonal like birthdays, anniversaries, Christmas, spring, etc. You could even make custom party favors like for birthdays, wedding, or graduation. The confetti is comprised of 3 elements: bubble bath straws, bubble bath noodles, and sprinkles. And I'm also going to show you how to color plain white sugar pearls. Please read the description for the recipe, substitutions, helpful information, and the supply list. This is the same recipe as the bubble bath icing that was used for decoration, but this time it's used to make straws, which is one of the main bubble bath makers in this recipe, so feel free to double or triple the SLSA. Bubble bath icing is susceptible to oxidizing and changing colors, so I recommend a color stabilizer, especially if you're using a vanilla scent. Combine wet and dry ingredients together. Mix on high about 3 minutes. Divide the icing and add liquid colorant to each. Click the icon for the liquid colorant tutorial. Lay down parchment or wax paper, then pipe lines or shapes. Make sure they're not touching each other. Skinny straws look best. Dry them 24 hours. Scrape straws off with a cake smoother tool. You'll need sodium cocoyl isethionate or SCI noodles. I'm going to give you 3 recipes. Each one creates a different look: light coverage, medium coverage, and full coverage. This is the standard recipe and it's used in all the recipes. The fragrance oil is completely optional. I do recommend liquid colorant, and you must add mica. If you don't add mica, the noodles come out spotted, uneven, and very oogly. Mix ingredients, then dry noodles 15 minutes. For medium coverage, use the standard recipe and add 0.25 milliliters of liquid surfactant. The surfactant allows more mica to stick to the noodles. You can leave them as they are or dry coat them with mica. If you do dry coat them, sieve extra mica off. Full coverage is the standard recipe plus 0.25 milliliters liquid surfactant and 0.25 milliliters polysorbate 80. The surfactant allows more mica to stick to the noodles, and the polysorbate 80 creates a sticky surface that makes a thick coating when you dry coat the noodles with mica. Dry them overnight or rub them on an absorbent surface to remove excess liquid. Dry coat the noodles in a very sparkling mica. Sieve extra mica off. You'll need plain white sugar pearls. Coloring the sugar pearls is the same concept as the noodles and pretty much the same recipes as well. Again, the surfactant and polysorbate 80 create a sticky surface that acts as glue for the mica. Remove excess liquid, then coat the pearls in dry mica. Mix straws and noodles, then add up to 10% total of sprinkles and sugar pearls to jazz it up a bit. Don't add too many sprinkles as they're not bubble bath. I think these jars are so perfect for the confetti. They're linked in the description. Okay, so I definitely went overboard on sprinkles for the unicorn confetti. I just need to add more straws. The themed sprinkles really play up the themes, like the white ice cream swirls, gold starfish, gold unicorn horns, green mermaid tails, white seashells, etc. Speaking of, all the sprinkles used in this video will be linked in the description. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys and tell you that to me, it didn't matter if the confetti produced a lot of bubbles. The confetti was just so cute to look at. So for me, it's more about the aesthetic appeal rather than actual performance, but it looks like that was a slam dunk too anyways.